two different halves for you
Yep.
guys. Do you take more out of the way you guys played to build that lead, or?
I mean, you can do that, but the guys know it, that we dropped our standard in the third quarter. That was it. And what I told them was we don't have enough games to do that. We got 5-6 games left. So every time we step on the floor, it's got to be with great attention and intention. We talk about our scale being from 7 to 10, not 1 to 10. And I thought it dropped below 7 in the third quarter. And we gave up so many offensive rebounds and transition buckets. And we only scored 40 points in the second half because we just weren't organized, weren't spaced. And so our guys, you know, we're grateful for every win, okay? But we know we have to play at a high level every time we step on the floor, as far as focus and attention to detail. And that's hard to do, but we have the guys that can do it.
That third quarter, was it a matter of turnovers and?
It was everything. I didn't think we were particularly organized offensively. And then DA got in foul trouble, so our defense at the rim, because I thought he was pretty good in pick and roll coverage tonight, but he picked up fouls. And so it was a combination of things. And again, we're grateful for the win, but you know, we can't drop our level like that. We should be able to put games away. We held them to 40 points in the first half. We only scored 40 in the second. And so that's teams will make shots, but I thought we contributed to that shot making, especially in transition. We didn't get matched up well at all.
You may have already been asked about what you think about Kevin's first half.
I thought Kevin, he's just starting to get a rhythm, and he's remarked that he felt much better tonight. All the angst and the nerves and all of that are gone. And so he was just out there playing the way he plays. But I just expect him to get more comfortable as we move along.
You talked about the lack of focus in that second half. Was that even surprising to the way you guys played in the first half?
I mean, it's never surprising because anything can happen in an NBA game. So you're been around long enough to see those games go the other way and you lose it. So like I said, we're grateful for the win, but I thought we would build off of what we did in the first half, and our mindset just wasn't where it needed to be. And that's what I told the guys. We're grateful for the wins, but we don't have enough games to come out in the third quarter and play that way.
Definitely felt better. Was always good to make shots, you know. I like how we played the first half, but it was a bad second half for us.
What do you think was going wrong in that?
We just let our foot off the gas just a little bit, and they was just playing extremely hard. They got, I think, like just 2 fast break open court steals, and that got them going a bit. And then they start, you know, they didn't make threes in the first half, so they made a couple there that kind of cut the lead and gave them some momentum. So, yeah, just do a better job of just sticking with it, you know, sticking with the game plan. And, you know, the first half was a good showing for us.
I think y'all just had 16 points in that fourth quarter. Are you still kind of, with all, you know, you, Chris, Devin, and everybody in the court, still kind of feeling each other out for like what to do in those situations?
No, I think we got solid looks up. We just ain't knocked some of them down. You know, we calling some good sets, and you know, we getting some good actions, but still got to make the shot. So I wouldn't say we lacking in chemistry or anything like that. When the shots go in, it feels like everything is working well for you. So, but we got stops when we needed to. Jo hit a big 3 in the corner to seal the win. So we made some solid plays there in the fourth. Just being there on the defensive game plan. Just making sure I'm locked in on what the coaches need me to do on the defensive side of the ball, and then just let my offense flow. I think that's what I did differently this game, as opposed to last game. So we all stay with that mindset, though. You know, I think everybody's trying to do their job on the defensive side of the ball. We got we run a lot of good sets, and we play off the pass, so everybody can get an opportunity to score. So we focus on the little things, we'll be fine. Yeah, it changes team to team, but it's pretty much, you know, same philosophies. You know, terminology is something that you that's probably biggest transition from team to team. We all run the same stuff in the NBA, but we just say it a little different. And so getting out there and hearing the calls, and that's only going to make me more and more comfortable with the group as I play more and get more practices in.
Bruce Brown in transition, like you got extended a couple.
Yeah, Bruce, my brother, man. Having played with him for 2 years, we always competed like that in practice, in anything actually. So it was good to get that block on him. Somebody I really respect. I'm glad he's playing well for them this year.
It's just early in the game, you got to the free throw line early. How big was that just to get it flowing?
Yeah. It was huge. It's always good to get easy ones to start the game off, put their team in a tough spot. Trying to get them in the bonus early by just putting pressure on the defense. So I was glad I was able to get downhill and make a couple of free throws and get me going.
Just hearing the crowd's reaction, your name's been called pregame a couple times now.
Yeah, I mean, it's it's always respected this crowd and how they supported their team and their love for the game of basketball. So to be on the other side of that is cool.
You said after the last game, you tried to force a couple of shots. I feel like tonight, your pace.
Yeah.
Maybe just speak to that.
Yeah. I mean, I felt like I was the rookie last game. I started off 0 for 4, and then after every shot, I'm trying to get it back to 50%, so I'm rushing shots, taking uncharacteristic looks, and it lead to a night like that. So just being patient, letting the game come to me. That's how I've always been playing. Incredible run that she's on. She's playing phenomenal basketball, and her team is rallying around her. So it's gonna be a good championship game.
I'm going to say you guys are work in progress, but if you can get wins while you're progressing, that's a positive thing. Is that kind of how you do tonight in these last 5 games?
Yeah, most definitely. We want to build good habits every time out, but at the end of the day, we definitely want to win basketball games. But the habits we build and the continuity we have, and the camaraderie, the chemistry, all of that stuff has got to be on point, and I think that's the most important part at this time of the year.
All time, and the team, this team really shares the ball really well. How much does that help you coming in, being you and knowing that you guys are going to share the ball?
Yeah, my whole career I played on teams that emphasize the pass and team assists and passes per game. So I just fit right in with a group that already had that mentality. So just got to do my part and have more assists and turnovers. That's usually my goal, and we'll be fine.
Monty had a minutes for you and storage. Put you in at the end of the game.
Yeah. He's still figuring it out. I think he's the leash is gonna come off here soon. I'm at 33 minutes tonight. I was at 29 last game, so hopefully it just keep rising. And he don't even have to worry about the rotations there in the fourth or worry about me at all. So that time is coming.
Devin, when you look at just that second half and the play as well as you guys did in the first, when you feel like you have to being closer to probably what it should have been.
Yeah, I mean, we just got complacent, got relaxed, and they didn't. Usually when a team is down guys, those other guys step up to the opportunity and want to prove themselves, and those guys did a good job of that tonight.
The way Kevin had been out there together working with you two have, and this looked more like what it had been in those first 3 games. The chemistry you guys showed tonight.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to take a little time, getting him off his minute restriction. He played a little bit more tonight, and just finding the rotation, finding the rhythm. But it'll be fine.
Your offense over the last month, you've been getting to the rim a lot more, getting to the free throw line. Has anything changed as far as your mindset or anything you've been doing differently? Or
I think they're just noticing it. I've really been playing the same way all season, it feels like.
Understand before the game that you will basically have your bodies maturing and put more emphasis on the weight room, so that gives you more confidence and you tested that. You said about getting to the rim on.
Yeah, I mean, when you're injured, you get a chance to, work the rest of your body too. During the season, practice game, and, you don't really get to attack the weight room as such. And, I got an opportunity to do that, having over a month off straight and, just lock into my body, and, I feel good.
Obviously, you guys are a work in progress and you work PD in, but how nice is it to
develop this chemistry while you're getting wins at the same time?
Yeah, it's important, especially with how the standings are going, everything's so close and, you know, it changes day to day. So, you know, trying to find that rhythm and, you know, try to get wins at the same time.
But when you're building cohesion and chemistry with a big piece like Devin, is there anything specific you focus on as a teammate, or do you think just game time and practice comes?
Yeah, I mean, you can scout and scheme all you want, but, you know, you need some experience today. And I think the benefit of tonight is, you know, we didn't sit the fourth quarter. It was still late game situations and, you know, we were put in those. So, you know, I think that's good moving forward for us.
Never asked before, were you a Lindstrom guy, Stevie Y?
Stevie Y. Yeah.
Zetterberg?
That suit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Some good years.
Yeah, there's some great years. Hockey town. Mm-hmm.
Well, you were one and done. Kevin was one and done. Probably, you know, the deadline for the collective bargaining agreement. Definitely one and done rule. So what do you think about, you know, the fact that they're keeping the rule, not moving it back to 18 like you used to have?
I really haven't thought about it that much. I don't know. I think most kids are still finding a way out where, you know, they're not even going to college and just spending a year removed training somewhere at, you know, a prep school or something of that such. So, you know, with the NIL, you know, I think that's a step forward, and, you know, those players are able to get paid now off their name and likeness. So that's really important. But we'll see. You know, I think eventually it'll get back to no college. Appreciate it, guys.
Say-
Appreciate it. Yep.